If this news about Elon Musk and AMC is true, then wow, that is amazing, guys. And do any of you guys know who Kathy Wood is? Well, if you guys want to know what stocks she is buying and selling, I will be giving away all of her ETF alerts for free at the end of each of my videos. All you have to do is subscribe to my channel. This costs me a lot of money per year, but I'm just going to be giving it away for free. Now, enough talk with that. Let's talk about this Elon Musk and AMC situation. As I said before, if this news is true, then that is amazing. However, we do not know if this news is confirmed or not. That is why it's important that when you read this article, you take it with a grain of salt because I did not see him tweeting about AMC, but who knows, he might have taken the tweet down. Also, the fact that there's so much news and articles about AMC, that kind of worries me in a sense because I have a feeling that large institutions that have already lost millions of dollars trying to short AMC will try to come out with negative news next week about, the stock, obviously. And I'm not extremely worried about this though, because historically speaking, the day after Memorial Day is usually a really bullish and green day in the market. But if cryptocurrency, the cryptocurrency market starts selling off this week, I would not be surprised to see some red across the indices in the stock market. And I'm going to discuss the technical analysis of AMC in just a bit, but now I just want to actually talk about what this article is saying. And as for the technical analysis, just to give you guys a heads up, I'm actually planning on doubling my position in AMC, and I'm actually not worried. Regardless of what these institutions say, they were the institutions that were saying that AMC was going to be bankrupt when I started buying it at $4 and $6. And I tried buying it at 2, but it didn't go to $2. So really, I'm not really that worried. It's just they're just trying to make as much money and capitalize off of the retail traders as much as they can. So they try to create fear. They try to instill fear, but that's really not going to affect, my buying on AMC and whether I do want to buy some shares or not. So this article apparently states that on Friday, Elon Musk announced on Twitter that Tesla will now accept shares of the meme stock AMC as a form of payment on the Tesla website. So over here, the fact that Elon Musk, if he actually did say that they were going to accept AMC as a form of payment on the Tesla website, that is the only part that I don't really, know if it's true or not. But some of the other things that this article states, I actually think could potentially be true. So let's continue reading. It says the move comes after a week of short squeezing that saw AMC reach record high for the year. So this is interesting. This sentence is actually very interesting because some people, and this was in my previous video, but one of the authors of another article actually said that there was not a short squeeze, or at least not yet, and that the short squeeze would come soon. And so, also in my previous video, I stated that there was actually this company, and they had this algorithm software, and it basically stated that what is going to happen soon in AMC is going to mirror or basically have the same effect that January had on AMC. So, you know how in January, like AMC went really high. Well, that same company with their algorithm thinks that that is going to happen again sometime in the future, and that the short squeeze has not happened or has yet to happen. So it's very interesting that some people think that the short squeeze already happened, whereas some people think that it is just beginning. My personal opinions, I'll get into that in the technical analysis because technical analysis is very important. So then it also states Tesla takes AMC now, lol. This is a tweet that Elon Musk, might have said. And this is the tweet that I actually believe more than the fact that they accept AMC as a form of payment on the Tesla website, because this is just, I feel like, something Elon Musk would tweet. Elon Musk is amazing and he's just a very funny and humorous guy. So the fact that he would say this, it really wouldn't surprise me. And then apparently he also said AMC Moonbucks. This is also something that I could imagine Elon Musk saying. However, again, we don't know if this is actually what he's tweeted. So then the article states that AMC is way more eco-friendly than Bitcoin, and we're working with the stock engineers to make it even more sustainable. See, again, I don't really think that this tweet is true. And again, this tweet, like, I don't know why he would say this, which is why I doubt he would say this. Like, these two tweets right here, the fact that they would accept AMC as a form of payment on the website, and the fact that AMC is more eco-friendly than Bitcoin, I do not think that these two are true. That is just my personal opinion. But if he actually tweeted this, then then I guess I'm wrong. But the next tweet that he said is, "We are also planning to send some AMC stock to the moon in the next SpaceX launch." See, this is a tweet that I would, actually believe he would potentially say. It is definitely this one. It's the Tesla takes AMC now, LOL, and the "We are also planning to send some AMC stock to the moon in the next SpaceX launch." These are the two tweets that I only believe out of this entire article. And that's why, this article, I don't really think that it is entirely true. Again, that's just my personal opinions, and I'm not a financial advisor, guys. So everything that I say is just my own opinions. And yeah, that is basically what the entire article states. Now, a lot of people have been questioning this article. They've really been wondering if any of this is true, and I think the answer is that no one really knows yet. But let's go ahead and let's stop talking about the news and some of the fundamentals of AMC, and let's go ahead and talk about the technicals of AMC and see where could this stock actually move in the future and what are some potential dangers that a lot of people are talking about. So I am now on the 1 year, 1 day chart of AMC. However, this alone does not give you a clear indication either. What I would definitely advise to everyone though is do not look at the 1 day, 1 minute chart. This is what I always try not to do because it is the worst chart in my opinion, because it doesn't give you a clear indication of what could happen. I feel like it causes way more stress than it really needs to. And unless of course you're day trading the stock, I really don't think it gives you a clear indication of everything, of anything actually, and I think it just causes a lot more stress than actually helps you identify what could happen. So if you guys are looking too closely at the 1 day, 1 minute, take a step back and let's go ahead and look at the 1 year, 1 day chart. But even this, again, doesn't really tell you a lot. So what I'm going to do, and the reason why it doesn't tell you a lot is because AMC has broken just complete all-time highs. And I was actually buying AMC at this level. Actually, no, I wasn't. This is just one of the supports that I had, or resistances. What I was actually doing was buying it at, oh, I remember, I was buying it at $6 right here. I remember making a video and I was telling everyone that this would be a major area to buy and that I was actually buying it right here. And then it just went all the way to here. But again, this was when I made this video, it was just my opinions, and my opinions today are just still my opinions. So again, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. So let's go ahead and talk about the 5 year chart. This is much better because my only problem with AMC is the resistance. We are at all-time high, guys. And so the $36 level will definitely be a challenge to break. And what I'm actually thinking about now is the only danger that I see is because AMC has hit, all-time highs, it literally retested, the peak of AMC, like when it was actually flourishing as a movie theater company. And, one of the problems that I see now is how much more strength does retail traders have, because I actually found out that statistically speaking, 80% of retail traders own AMC. And so my only worry is that because institutions, and I'm talking about large institutions, they lost roughly $1.5 billion in AMC. So now that they see that, AMC hit this really strong resistance, I'm kind of worried as to what they might say in the near future about, the fact that AMC is going to go bankrupt, or they're just going to try to make as many short reports as they can and as many negative catalysts as they can, when in reality, that's the same stories that they were talking about when AMC was right here, like in this area right here, and when I was buying. So again, it just really depends on how much strength you as an individual trader have. But again, manage your risk too, okay? Because on my channel, I don't want any of you guys holding, let's say, like from right here, and then it potentially drops all the way right here, which I'm not saying it will, but again, I'm just saying this for the purpose of I don't want anyone back holding a stock. So what I think is going to happen next is I think that we will test again the all-time highs pretty soon. Because I feel like what is going on now is just cycles. Because AMC went up in January, then it went back down, and then it just appear to go all the way back up again. And then I think, we are a little bit off of all-time highs. I think we're at like $26.12. And I think that we could test back to that $30 level pretty soon. And then after that, again, if we retest it for the fourth time, I think what the best case scenario for AMC is that it mimics what GameStop did. No one believed that GameStop could go to the level that it did no one believed that it could, break its all-time resistances. But if AMC breaks $36 and has the volume, then I think this definitely could go to the 40s, 50s, and who knows, maybe even higher. If Elon Musk or, all these celebrities start talking about AMC again, like Chamath did for GameStop, like Elon Musk did for GameStop, and what a lot of other celebrities and influencers did for GameStop, I think the AMC story is going to be very similar to the GameStop story. And so if we look on a much more clear time frame now, already there is definitely some equivalence of, the green volume bar to the red volume bar. And then the RSI looks like it could end up heading down. But it's very interesting actually because it's not a bearish divergence of the RSI. Um, the volume is actually relatively the same. So double bottom, yeah, okay, so 5 minute chart, let's go ahead and see. I'm not going to identify a lot of support levels because we have not even broken the support over here, which is amazing. The fact that it's been so strong despite how high it's been, that's very, very good. And so that's why I'm not going to talk about any more support levels. I'm just going to identify one. And then I already told you guys my opinions about AMC's, future price targets. I think 40, 50, and even higher is definitely possible because I believe that the story of AMC is similar to GameStop. It just definitely needs a lot of people backing it up, like these, celebrities and influencers. But I just want to make it clear that AMC cannot go to 40 or 50 or even higher if it does not clearly break that $36 resistance. However, if it does, then that is only when it could have the potential to go to 40 or 50. And then on Tuesday or Wednesday, though, or like next week, I think that there could be a retest of 36, but I definitely think that, in my opinion, the retest of $31 will be possible, or it could be possible. And then for the support that I would say would be the $25.40 mark. That is a support that a lot of people should watch out for, and if it breaks there, then that is when I will make an updated video about what my opinions are for AMC. Because if it does break that support, then the next support would be at the $21.88 level. And if it hits the $21.88, that is when I'm going to be doubling my position or making a quarter of a position, or in other words, like adding a quarter more, towards my AMC position, because I believe that AMC still has a lot of potential in the future because there is so much momentum. Now, if the volume starts decreasing on AMC, that is obviously when, the momentum will, go down, and then a lot of people are going to be fearful, and honestly, that is not the best case. So volume needs to be there. And so when it hits this 21.88 support, I still think that there will be enough volume to drive the price still back, to this area right here. So now I'm going to talk about the stocks that Cathie Wood and her team have been buying this week. The stock of the day that Cathie Wood and her team have been buying is known as ticker symbol VUZI, or some people call it VUZI. And so this is a stock that Cathie Wood and her team have been buying ever since the end of March, and they have been definitely increasing their positions. Not by a lot though, or at least this is in one of their ETFs. This is the ARKQ ETF. In the beginning, they had roughly 2 million shares, and now they have 2.1 million shares. You could round that to 2.2 if you really want. And yeah, actually in the beginning they had 2.1 million shares roughly. Um, and so their portfolio allocation has kind of been the same. It's been around 1.59 to 1.4. That was in the beginning. The beginning was 1.59, and then now it's at 141. And then for the ARKW ETF, their position has been relatively the same. But actually, they've actually had an increase in VUZI. So in ARKW, yeah, they've definitely increased. They had 2,634 shares near the end of May, and then they just recently increased that to 360,522 shares. So as you can see, they have definitely been increasing in their internet ETF, or in other words, ARKW ETF. And so really guys, the purpose of the stocks of the day is just to give, some of you guys some conviction. If you guys are holding a stock, or, you guys might not know whether you guys want to hold the stock for the long term, you guys want to swing trade it or just make a day trade off of it, or maybe you're back owning a stock and don't know what to do. Well, when you see other people like Kathy Wood, and just keep on increasing their position, hopefully that gives some of you guys some more conviction about the stock that you guys might be holding. So again, that's really the purpose of a stocks of a day. And with that being said, guys, I'm going to end the video here. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.